If Pyros and Crips all got along, they probably got me down by the end of the song. Seem like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear drop, 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 drop.
Bruh. Ah, man. Washington. Weren't y'all going after Deshaun Watson or something? Like, I'm so confused, man. Like, I'm so damn confused. I thought y'all were going after Deshaun. I thought y'all were going after, like, a top-level QB. You know what I mean? Like, y'all made this whole deal about, oh, yeah, unless it's a top-level QB, we don't want him. You know what y'all remind me of? Y'all remind me of, like, that female who's, like, who always wants the best guys, even though she's, like, average at best. You know what I mean? And a huge-ass bitch. You know, and she gets mad when, like, the prettier, nicer girls get the guys that she wants. You know what I mean? It's like, y'all made all these demands. Oh, yeah, we want Deshaun Watson. We want Russell Wilson. We want Aaron Rodgers. We want all these guys. If they're not one of these guys, we're even going to call Patrick Mahomes. We're even going to call Patrick Mahomes just to flex on him. You know what I mean? Y'all made all this fuss about, like, top-level QBs. And guess who you end up with? Carson Wentz. You know what I mean? Now, if you were a team like the Steelers, who was going to draft a QB, then I could see you going after Carson Wentz as, like, a good bridge quarterback. But this is the top-level QB. You know, this is the face of the franchise that you were talking so desperately about. Really? Really? You know what I mean? Really? Okay, man. Okay, I mean, like I said, y'all think you're the shit. Y'all think, oh yeah, we need to get a top level quarterback. You know what I mean? Y'all think you're worthy of that shit. Y'all think people wanna come play for you. You know what I mean? It's like, no, baby. You was 7.5 at best. You know what I mean? You're not worth all that shit, man. You're really not. And you gotta stop thinking you're worth all that shit. Who the hell wants to go to Washington, bro? Who wants to live next to DC? Live next to all that chaos? You know what I mean? Have to deal with Dan Snyder's bullshit. Has to deal with scandals every goddamn day. You know what I mean? Having to deal in that cursed ass arena where everyone breaks their leg. You know what I mean? No one wants to deal with that shit. Now, I don't have a problem with Washington personally. But my thing is, why make this big fuss about, oh yeah, we only are going after top level QBs, and then you end up with Carson Wentz. You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. Like, teams gotta stop. Teams who normally are not known for attracting talent should not be talking all this shit. You know what I mean? Now, for example, if you were like the Broncos, for example, who actually know how to attract top-end talent, Peyton Manning, Russell Wilson, then you can talk all that shit. Then you can be like, oh yeah, we're going after Russell Wilson. We're going after Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, then y'all deserve to talk all that shit because you have a track record. What track record of acquiring good QBs you guys have? The only track record of QBs you have is losing good QBs. Yeah, I mean, didn't you guys waste RG3's potential? Didn't you guys just let the best QB you've had in years in Kirk Cousins just walk out the door for nothing? You know what I mean? And now you're talking about, oh yeah, we want a top level QB. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Deshaun Watson has not been traded yet. I'm pretty sure he was still out there. You know what I mean? Y'all were going so hard for Deshaun Watson, and you just end up with Carson Wentz. Really? Now, I understand that Deshaun Watson may not be able to play for like half the season, but at the same time, man, like, you gotta take that. You know what I mean? You gotta take that. Like, even if he can't play for half the season, you're gonna have a franchise quarterback in the trash-ass NFC East for years to come. But now, you get Carson Wentz back in that trash-ass division where he continually stinks up the joint, where he continually decides to miss games. The only reason he didn't get injured in Indy is because that offensive line is like always top 5, top 10. Now, I understand they had some injuries, but I'm saying when fully healthy, that offensive line is top 5, top 10. Now, okay, here's the thing. If you're the Colts, I understand, okay, Carson Wentz wasn't good enough, but who are you going to get? Jordan Love? I mean, okay, I made a video, I think, either yesterday or a couple days ago, depending on when this comes out, talking about Jordan Love to Panthers. But now I'm looking at the Panthers draft capital, and I realize they're not going to be able to trade for Jordan Love, because I'm pretty sure the asking price for Jordan Love is a second-round pick. And guess who traded their second-round pick for a bum named Sam Darnold? The Panthers. So they don't even have the draft capital. So now I'm assuming they're going to just trade for Gardner Minshew like I originally assumed, because I think Gardner Minshew is worth like a fourth. So, my opinion, the Panthers trade for Minshew. Yeah, the Panthers go ahead and trade for Minshew. The Colts, now with like this extra draft capital, they trade one of their second-round picks. Yeah, they trade one of their second-round picks for Jordan Love. Yeah, they traded one of their second-round picks for Jordan Love. They got it back. A pretty decent haul of, like, second, third-round picks. So, yeah, they trade one of the second-round picks for Jordan Love because here's the thing. Who are they going to get in the second round? Like, Carson Strong? You know what I mean? Like Bailey Zappi? Because I think Desmond Ridder is either going to be a late first-round pick or a very, very early second-round pick. So I don't think Desmond Ridder is going to be available. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, and then Carson Strong, we all know he has a bunch of injury problems. So I'm assuming that the Colts are going to get Jordan Love. And then I think the Buccaneers might just roll with Kyle Trask. At this point, I mean, you did spend a second-round pick on Kyle Trask. You might as well give him a shot. So, yeah. Yeah, that's my assumption at this point. And I guess they'll bring back Blaine Gabbert. You know what I mean? That's their way of making Kyle Trask compete. But at the end of the day, man, Washington, man, y'all disappoint me. They'll try to go after Russell Wilson. He didn't want y'all. They'll try to have to go after Deshaun Watson. He didn't want y'all. I don't think you guys even went after Aaron Rodgers, so I'm not going to even say that. But y'all talk all the shit. Oh, yeah. If it's not a top-level QB, we don't want it. We don't want to draft a QB. The QBs in this draft aren't good enough to play for us. Just to end up with Carson Wentz. Now tell me, was Kenny Pickett really that much worse than Carson Wentz? Was Malik Willis really that much worse than Carson Wentz? Was Sam Howell really that much worse than Carson Wentz? You know what I mean? Like, I'm curious, man. I really am. All I can say is a little disappointed, just a little bit, because I thought y'all were gonna get Deshaun Watson, and you were gonna make the trash ass NFC East a little bit interesting. Because I don't want to see the Giants every year. I don't want to see the Cowboys every year. I don't want to see the Eagles every year. But the Washington football team are now the Commanders with Deshaun Watson? Like Deshaun Watson to Terry McLaurin? Like shit like that? That shit intrigues me, man. That shit would be interesting. If that team went to the playoffs, who knows, man? But, I mean, Carson Wentz back in the division where he still stunk up the joint. Where I think he won the division like maybe twice, because all the other times he was either in the wild card or he was injured beforehand. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Top level QB. That's all I gotta say. That's your top level QB. But yeah, I have nothing else to say. Like I said, I don't have any personal beef with Washington, but I'm just a little bit disappointed that they talk all this shit about getting a top level QB. and they didn't even end up with like Deshaun Watson or something when they were favored to get Deshaun Watson. I heard it was either them or the Panthers. Does that mean Deshaun is going to the Panthers? I don't know. I mean, because they're trying to get rid of McCaffrey. So maybe they just trade McCaffrey and a couple firsts for Deshaun, and that's a deal? Yeah, I could see it. But at the same time, they still need an O-line. They definitely still need an O-line. And they don't have their second round pick anymore. So do you go out and get like... Do you go out and get a guard in the third round or something? I don't know, but they have to address their O-line. Even if they do get Deshaun, they still have to address their O-line. But it will be interesting to see where Deshaun Watson ends up now, because he was favored to either go to the Panthers or Commanders, and I was sure that he was going to go to the Commanders, because I thought the Commanders were going to push harder after him than the Panthers. But maybe Watson just goes to Carolina. Who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah, because if you're the Panthers, I would feel like you just get an O-line first and then just tank this year. But I realize they can't even tank because Matt Rule's job is on the line. So he might just say fuck it and trade for Deshaun at this point. So I don't know, man. All I'm gonna say is this really does affect a lot, because I expected the Steelers to trade for him. I expected them to trade for him and then draft a QB, and then after a year, then they hand the reins to that QB. I thought maybe they're going to draft Sam Howell, let Sam Howell sit for a year behind Carson Wentz, and then once Sam Howell's ready, then they go ahead and trade Carson Wentz again for more draft capital. But, I mean, I've been wrong before. I really expected more from the Commanders. I really thought they were going to get somebody good. You know what I mean? Imagine going from Russell Wilson to Carson Wentz. That's got to be the biggest drop-off I've ever seen, man. And I don't even dislike Carson Wentz as much as other people do. But when you're talking about top-level QBs, it's not really there with Carson Wentz, man. If you had a time machine and you brought back 2017 Carson Wentz to the present, then I would say, oh shit, top-level QB. But that Carson Wentz is long gone, man. I mean, unless y'all think you could fix that, when Frank Reich could barely fix that shit. I mean, I'll say he did play decent. He didn't play horrible. Definitely didn't play like an MVP, though. You know what I mean? If Frank Reich, the guy who got him MVP, the guy who basically got him an MVP level season, couldn't really make him an MVP, what do y'all think Ron Rivera is gonna do when this man basically wasted Cam Newton's entire career? Like I said, not really sure, man. Best of luck to y'all. I mean, y'all might not even win your division, but at least Carson Wentz is back in the NFC East. That should be funny. Well, with that being said, I'm out. Peace.